It took a minute to get this going. All right, so we just gotta wait. He about to turn this shit on. We about to get this shit cracking. It is. It's about time. Yeah, I was just on the division, man. That shit was tripping, bro. It kept logging me out saying that my account was being used but in another location. I'm like, what? I got two-step authentication on my shit. All right, there we go. Yeah, okay. We on. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know why I be putting myself through this shit, man, dealing with this dude. Like, this should just be so terrible when you gotta play him. He tell you he going to get on. He tell you all this shit, and then all of a sudden he gets on, and then he takes fucking a million years to get into the game. Like, come on.
Yo,
What up? What up?
what up, man? Finally,
Shit.
finally, get the finally get to get it on.
I know. I'm like, damn, this shit took so fucking long, man.
I know, man. So, the rules, we
Yeah.
play with our own play. I mean, is
What
our own team on playbook or own team with their playbook?
on team with they playbooks?
Okay. And then we can't move our men and shit like that.
Only the guy you controlling.
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm gonna take a picture of mine.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me do that too then. Let's
And
do
you
it
put it in
again.
the chat, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm gonna put the picture of mine in the chat, and we can get it on, baby.
Yeah, let me do that as well.
I don't see you. I don't see your picture in the chat. Like you
I'm
got to put everything in,
yeah,
post
I'm
everything
doing
in the chat. Like
yeah,
that.
I'm doing it right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
All right, you can see it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Miami. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
You can only reorder the roster and
Yeah. Okay.
and change the running back and the quarterback. That's it.
Okay.
You can't do nothing else.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
All right.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. McKay, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Another try following the sack.
Oh, they playing. He ran a slant right into me, dude.
Down low from early indications. I think this might be on the offense.
Oh my God, man, that's some bullshit. That motherfucker hit me himself. I didn't touch him.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That finds Hunt, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it.
Put him on his ass, Steve. Let's go.
And on 3rd down, Dolphins coming out the dime, expecting a pass. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Running left with Pacheco. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. From the 17.
No. Tell him no. Let's go.
And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. All right. right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.
I don't know what he up there doing. That shit's loud as fuck.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Third and short, here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown, he's out of bounds. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal. Pacheco has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Kate, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal.
Give me that shit. Let's go.
Touchdown, it's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller.
Let's go.
Through the defense it goes, room to burn. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
Yes, sir.
I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30.
That nigga did all that for nothing.
Powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL.
That's what I like.
Wow, what a return to add to that list.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
I think that's his controller. And when you playing on PlayStation and your controller is hooked up as a microphone, that's how it sounds.
Time starts out with a first and 10.
Yeah, on that nigga.
Mahomes trying to get after the pitch. Cut by Hunt.
Boy, get your ass knocked
It's
out.
absolutely pumped to end that
You
one.
get your ass knocked out, boy.
I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera throw.
He run it quick, though.
Can get rallying to the football. So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0. That's well done defensively.
All right, don't let me down this time, defense.
To get some positive yardage here.
Golly.
Looking to throw Mahomes.
They did.
One's cut along the left side.
Golly.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Chiefs working here. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
All right, he moved back. He moved back.
Now it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hoo-wee.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're at a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until
let's
this
go.
offense can find a way to protect itself.
Corner. You ready for the corner route?
After the sack, another pass on second down. Looking. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down.
These motherfuckers coming to get some, huh? I love it.
With a third down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. We better have some ice for him ready.
I love it.
I'll tell you
Let's
this,
go.
It has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Here we go. We know this. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
38 seconds left. Let's go. My first offensive possession the whole game. That's crazy, bro.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a
Golly, like I cannot believe that shit. That
You know, with these interceptions and
man.
day, you're asking your defense again to step
38
up
seconds in the second quarter, and I'm just now touching the ball on
another
offense.
challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Zone, zone, zone.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 12 there.
Let's go.
And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Man in motion here. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
I was like, fuck that. I'm going out of bounds. I got 22 seconds left. We gotta make it happen.
First preseason, one of the veteran QBs said, "Hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league."
Hey, babe.
They send a man in motion.
Oh, already?
Second down.
Oh, nice.
For Achane. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the
Nah, he wasn't
5-yard
feeling
line.
well.
Miami calls a timeout.
Yeah,
here.
he was
It's
like,
second.
I got a headache.
And they still have
And
one
then
in
he
their
was like, I
pocket
just
for
want to
what's
lay
left in
down.
this
Because
half.
I was like, you want to still go? He was like,
All
I don't
plays
know.
on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Tua. He's on the move. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Only a 20-yarder here.
Yeah.
Aubrey puts it through. And their special teams
It was wild.
converts to
That's
get
what I
them
was thinking too.
something
I was
out of
like,
that
maybe
possession.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
All right,
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Let's fucking go.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Gotta back these niggas up, man. I ain't giving up no big play. Not for a touchdown with 9 seconds left. You can have all that underneath shit. Oh, yeah.
Back to throw it.
Oh, yeah.
Kelsey running the slant.
Give him all that. He can have all
Up
that.
to the 29.
That nigga can have all the slants he wants.
Time, we get a timeout.
He ain't kidding nothing else.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
He can have all that shit.
Looking to throw. Stays in the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Uh-oh, I get the
Well, that
ball
first half,
back.
certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill.
Ah, I missed it. I had a blocker right there.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play.
I had to make sure I got it over him, and I had to make sure he didn't go out of bounds.
Hitting the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
I thought so.
So
I was like, they don't usually let you get away with that.
The officials flag him for it.
I was like, yeah, they don't usually let you get away with that one.
1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He fires one deep down the left side. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down.
analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands.
Oh! Trucked him. Truck that boy. That boy Devon is a beast. Bam!
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
17-0. Let's go.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, if I would have hit him, it was a wrap. That ball was going to go flying. Come on.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes.
That nigga don't know what he doing out here. He tried to run. He got a wide open guy. Didn't even pass it.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Third down, it's Mahomes.
My bad.
First over the middle.
I tried to bump that nigga. He got off that shit.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tight end gets it running forward. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
What you doing? Cover 2.
Pick up of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Damn.
Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the
He had a receiver sitting right there, so I guess that's who he gonna play. But damn, man.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Dang, I hurt myself banging that nigga.
But I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of
Rico Suave Ramos.
Rico, what's good, you boy?
4 yards. It's a run.
My
You can
guy.
set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Don't let his ass get off this line. Let me get in a sack.
From the 47. Finds his man Rice. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
He was not lined up. But he did hurt himself. Sprained knee, we're going to keep you in, baby.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Wow, wide open here, complete. And
That's
they
my
finally
fault.
bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10.
There we go.
Here's Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one from big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Putting a receiver in motion. Second and 13. Catch is made in close. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Wasting your time, brother.
Time baseball, Kate, well, we know it goes to the
No,
run.
no.
Tied the line of scrimmage on
It's
a
all
snap.
Madden. You can't do that shit on our Madden.
Goes to the defense.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Kate, we do see this happen a good bit, don't we? Especially with better defenses in this league. When they get backed up and they get in situational football like this where they have to get a stop, they just crank it up another notch. Stop the run on 1st, stop the pass on 2nd, and now, well, the money down. It's all about what you do on 3rd.
Don't play. Don't play.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
Oh!
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are
Let's go.
to make that catch through contact.
I'll take it.
If you couldn't do it.
Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. What's good with y'all, man? Hit the like button.
Just take the three, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Now we got to bring out the hands team. He's kicking
They
on
recognize the situation
sideys.
they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back.
I wouldn't recommend doing this at this point in time. There's 3 minutes left in the game. Play a little bit of defense, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to give me a short field, tell him to give me a short field.
And the Dolphins get on that football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could come into play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Chan, a first down carry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. This finds Smith.
Good block.
And he'll be brought down.
Good block, Hill.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Blitz coming to him. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Oh, how it wasn't no fumble, bruh.
20.
Jeez Louise, how that wasn't no fumble.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before
They didn't. They played that shit like man. Like I was in a cover 3. That is. He man.
It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They've got a man in motion. They send the tight end in motion. Back to the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off, Kendall Fuller.
There's some serious self-scouting going on.
Good game, baby.
What is this quarterback not seeing that
Good
has led
game.
to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Got his target. It's Hill. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They've got 1st down from the 31. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, it put some heat on this deep. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for that before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
HM can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future.
All right. Yes, sir. Me, host, commentator, the one and only word Birdie Flies. Gamer on 2 feet. Like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Guys. Be sure to catch me next time. Let me see.